Imagine yourself performing on a large stage in front of hundreds of people who are brightly lit up and monitoring your every move. Suddenly, your spouse turns the entire audience against you with a single remark. To learn how a pleasant game of teasing became the buzz of the town, you'll want to read it through to the conclusion. At a significant fundraising event, Usha Vance volunteered to help JD Vance. We'll examine that momentous occasion today and discuss why Usha's remarks surprised JD and the audience. The event was held in honor of JD's best-selling autobiography. His nervousness was hidden behind a self-assured smile as he stepped at the podium, prepared to thank supporters and offer some words of encouragement on his upcoming project. The room was crowded with friends, well-wishers, and local TV cameras. As he talked about his family, his upbringing, and the path that led him to this point, JD's voice was distinct. Usha was there to support him, just as he was about to reach the peak of his speech. The crowd applauded courteously, anticipating a touching tale or a pleasant remark. "Remember when JD got lost reading his own book and forgot our first anniversary?" Usha asked, leaning toward the microphone. As everyone struggled to process what they had just heard, the room went silent. JD's eyes widened. Like a sunset, his cheeks reddened. He started to reply, but Usha spoke before him. She chuckled and gestured to his bookshelves behind them. He didn't even realize the rest of us were here that day because he was so proud of that book. With some cheering and some whispering, the audience burst out laughing. In one instance, JD's happy moment was turned into a light-hearted jest. Usha and their closest friends had prepared the joke in secrecy. She wanted JD and the audience to remember that every great success story has a genuine person at its core who occasionally loses sight of the small things. She intended it as an opportunity to humanize JD in front of a formal audience, a kind of tease. But her timing seemed startling in that sad moment. JD, being the good sport, took a big breath and grinned. He reached for Usha's hand and squeezed it lightly. He grinned and replied, "I suppose I'll have to write a whole chapter on that anniversary mix-up in my next book." When he returned with grace, the audience laughed once again. As JD made fun of Usha and went back to the platform to complete his speech this time, thanking the woman who keeps him straight, cameras flashed. Following the event, social media went crazy. People argued in postings and tweets on whether Usha's teasing was realistic enough or too severe. She was commended by advocates for demonstrating to the world that even best-selling authors require a gentle reminder to maintain equilibrium in their lives. As some shared their own tales of missed birthdays or awkward public situations, others chuckled with them. Later that week, JD said in interviews that he felt both thankful and embarrassed. Usha's humor lightened the mood and made the evening more memorable, he stated. No matter how pretentious his statements were, he praised her for staying grounded and being true to herself. "I would definitely do it again because true love requires us to publicly criticize our flaws," Usha said in defense of her stance. That concludes the story of how Usha Vance made JD Vance's important speech a memorable event. To tell the truth, it was a mix of love, laughter, and a little bit of public shame. To see more behind-the-scenes stories like this one, please subscribe, hit the like button, and share your own embarrassing experience in the comments section. I appreciate you staying until the very end.